Alright, welcome back to the Game Cave. I am Josh, and this is Octopath Traveler 2. Oh, we got some good choice music for this opening screen here. Which, I mean, it's a Square Enix game, so... when don't we have good music? Oh, she fell down. He fell down? I don't know. So, a little bit of backstory. I loved Octopath Traveler 1, as I'm sure most people did. But I never even realized that that dude looks awesome. I never even knew that there was a true ending for Octopath Traveler 1, which means I didn't do it. I later in tried to go back and do it and found out that you needed to use all 8 travelers, which I hadn't been doing. Decided I didn't want to grind it and just watched a video online. And I can say this for certain. Had I grinded, then I would have been awfully upset with how bad that true ending was. Anyway, we're gonna do this, and yeah, this is gonna be me returning to uploading some Let's Plays to YouTube, because why not? Oh, that familiar, all the menu stuff is fun. What the hell has changed time? Oh! Ooh. Cool. Alright, I'm a dork. Choosing our traveler, sure. Oh, there's this guy. Scholar Osvald. He's the scholar? What? Scrutinize. Oh, fuck, I'm gonna be this guy. That I liked Cyrus in the first game. Man, there's a lot of reading. Your name is Osvald V. Blah 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 blah. I'm probably not gonna read all these. Scholar, sure. Guide, talent, moonlight, judgment, inflict all flows with enfeebling effects at night. Interesting. Jesus, Tits McGee. She's the thief. That's the worst thief get up ever. Aren't thieves supposed to be unassuming? Everybody would be looking at her. Remember the black snakes. Ooh. Okay. Oh my god. What anime did this guy step out of? Merchant Particio? Okay. And there's the dancer. Oh, so it was a lady, okay. Dance session, sure. Excuse me. Swordman? Ooh. Oh, the swordman's a samurai in this one. So it seems like a lot of the base paths are the same, but I've been told that are garbage. Is it the same? Yeah. Fuck that. Wait. Prepare captured beasts and turn them into items? Okay, so one of the big problems that I had with Octopath 1 is I fucking hate Hannet. Like, 1000%. Hannet sucks. I mean, just the idea of not only do you have to worry about, like, what path people have and what equipment they have, now you have to worry about, like, where you're at in the game. Have you been keeping up with catching more Pokemon because they have limited use, blah, blah, blah. It's fucking terrible. And I just, like, really? So, I don't know what that turn them into items is, but it seems interesting. Oh, she's eating food at night. There you go. I don't know what kind of food that is, but... Wait, what? Path action day, night. So there's actually a day-night cycle that affects what abilities you have? Lets your inner beast loose and gain access to special skills. Oh, she's got an owl and a fox. I see that. Befriend. Bring townspeople wherever you may go. Wait, she has guide? Apothecary. See, she's apothecarying that child. I'm sorry. Concoct, inquire, sure. Soothe. Administer medicine. Is the music changing every time I switch it to night, or is it just me? Am I losing my mind? I might be. Administer medicine to townspeople to allay their pain and allow them to rest. Every drop counts. Concoct without using any materials. Ooh. Okay, so it looks like that the second thing, that latent power, that's not day-night cycle, but they happen to have it listed on the night side, which is strange, especially considering the fact that there's enough room under that for a third line where they could have talent and latent power listed right here and then just have the path action night-day switch instead of making it look like the latent power only exists at night. Little designed decision that's kind of strange. What do you got? Hire? So we've got hire, guide, inspire, and soothe? Like, we got a lot of ways to bring townsfolk with us. Hoot and holler. Replenish all your BP in an instant. Oh, I like that. Business partners. Get a host of benefits. Hell yeah. Also, you gotta love a man in a three-piece suit. Allure. Yeah, see, allure. We have allure too. Jesus Christmas. Dance session. Dance with the allured companion to trigger various effects. Oh, that's interesting. The music does change when you switch to night. Oh, I like that. That's a nice touch. All together now. Extend the reach of skills to all. Oh, shit. Is that what was it, the Rune Master? The transfer rune? You know, that thing that was overpowered? Now she just has it as her latent ability. Entreat. Obtain items from townspeople. Okay, sure. What do you got, Samaru? Learn skills. Master skills during challenges and use them in battle. Okay. Okay. I like it that it seems like they've added an actual reason to challenge people beyond just, I'm firing the laser. So that's nice. Bribe? Really? Obtain information from the townsfolk. Okay. Shadows hold. Unleash the darkness within. Okay, so this is the edgelord. Got it. To gain access to spatial skills. Okay. Who else we got? Tits McGee. Steel, sure. Blessing of Darkness. Grant all allies augmented effects at night. That's good and vague. Ambush. Knock townspeople unconscious. What else would the rogue do except go around sapping everybody in town? Leave no trace. Act twice in a single turn. Oh, I dig that. Oh, that's gonna be good. Your name is... I'm not sure what that accent mark is. Throne? Angui? She French? I'm French. Alright. Who's left? Mister? The cleric? Why he looks sassy? Does he look sassy? Like, he's just like, hey. Coerce. Obtain information. Okay, sure. Lower your foe's shield points with any attack. Shield points being the thing that protects them from being broken, I'm assuming is what that stands for. This dude looks nuts. Scrutinize, sure. You're a scholar. Your tale begins with the snow-swept reaches of the Winterlands. You have been sentenced to life in prison for murdering your wife and daughter. Okay. And have since spent 1,879 days locked within a frigid cell. Yikes! Harvey, the man who took everything from me, shall die by my hand. I swear it. There you go. I like this guy already. Not even the bitter cold can extinguish the raging fire in your breast. Breasts. And so you set out to exact your revenge. I dig it. What else we got? Mug? Nice. Ooh. Ooh. Excuse me. Sir looks like all like bestial right here, but he's a little like, his pants leave a little to be desired, but who doesn't love a good rope belt? Concentrate spells. Focus spells on a single target with greater potency. Okay, again, it seems like a lot of the secondary skills that they're having, their latent powers, are actually things that were in like the super classes in the first game. Okay. We're gonna go with you. His tale will continue uninterrupted until the end of chapter 2. What? Does that do that for everybody? Uninterrupted until the end of chapter 2. So with everybody else, I have to play chapter 1 of them, but with this dude, I have to play 2 chapters before I can go get somebody else because he's a prisoner. Fuck it.
The fire in my breast shall never be extinguished.
Really? That was the line they decided to keep from his backstory?
All things in this world have a source.
I'm actually really excited about this. Is it not auto progression?
Nothing begets nothing.
I guess not.
Follow the chain of cause and effect, and it will lead you to the answer you seek.
I like his voice. I like the border there. And the, I don't know if you guys saw it yet, but the loading screen symbol looks really cool too.
For the record, you, Osvald, plead not guilty. Is that correct?
I'm looking for guilty or not guilty. If I hear any other words other than guilty or not guilty, I'll find you in contempt of court.
The facts are thus. Upon extinguishing the fire, the bodies of your wife and daughter were found in the rubble. They were nearly charred beyond recognition. A gruesome sight. I'm sure you agree. Thus, the court accepts, without objection, immolation as the cause of death.
Sure, why not? What is this, the backstory for Fire Force?
However, there is one last inexplicable detail.
Oh, I use the word inexplicable. You must believe all the things that I say. Ooh, he knows big words.
Nothing one could reasonably consider.
Oh, those scales in the background look awesome.
Was found at the scene. Ergo, the fire ought not to have happened at all. Absent the use of magic, that is. You were a scholar of magic, weren't you, Osvald? Is that a mere coincidence?
I think not.
Having conducted a thorough investigation of the scene, the court holds the following to be true. You, Osvald, were the only one capable of starting such a fire that night.
In the sacred name of Alephan the Scholar King, the court hands down the following verdict.
The Scholar King? I don't know why. The title Scholar King just sounds really funny to me. The King of Scholars. It just sounds bizarre.
Oswald V. Van Stein.
That is a really cool name. I wonder what the V stands for.
We find you guilty of the murder of your wife and daughter, for which you are sentenced to life imprisonment on Frigid Isle.
Did they really just try and change frigid to frigid? I mean, it's an ice prison anyway, we heard. Whatever.
Do you have any last words?
Boobies. With my last breath, I curse Zoidberg! Oh.
Harvey.
Dent?
The man who took everything from me.
Even with the voice acting, it's really bizarre that I have to press X for every single line of dialogue. You'd think that with voice acting, there would be some sort of like auto-scrolling. Which I'm not awfully fond of
shall die
auto-scrolling.
by my hand. I swear it.
I feel like I didn't need to read their blurb at the beginning at all because they just do it all in this opening scene. I'm usually not a fan of auto-scrolling text because I feel like you miss stuff sometimes, but I don't know if it's all fully voice acted. You know what I mean? I wonder if this is going to be like Octopath 1 where like NPCs aren't going to be fully voice acted and it's just going to be like they'll be like how's it going? And then like the voice box is like my wife left me and our children are abandoned the home and can you help us out a little bit? It's like, what the fuck? Of course, a wolf and a snowflake to represent the north. Why wouldn't you?
Frigid Isle. A solitary island in the far northern reaches of the sea. Some call it the edge of the world.
I wonder if Lady Armstrong
Blanketed
is
in
there.
snow all through the year. The nearest continent is due east. 4 days' journey by sea. Even on the largest vessel. Even then, the fierce blizzards at sea can make a wreck of the mightiest ships. Trips to and from this accursed place are heavily regulated.
I would listen to this guy read the dictionary. That's a great voice actor. I don't even know who it is.
This place holds all mainlanders found guilty of the most heinous crimes. It held over 300 of us at its peak. In its 80-year history, none have escaped.
I keep forgetting to press
rather,
X.
I should say, the deplorable treatment of the prisoners ensures that lives end before sentences do. I have survived for 1,879 days, but neither the unforgiving climate nor the ravages of time shall extinguish the fire in my breast.
God. I don't know who wrote that fire in my breast line, but they love it. God, they love it.
Another frigid day in hell, eh, Professor?
What are these controls? Pause. Play. Fast forward. Oh! I can turn on autoplay. Oh, okay.
You know what this is?
You know what? Okay. All right. No, see, here's why I really, really like that. I just got done talking about how normally I don't like it, but here when it's fully voice acted, it's warranted, right? What's really awesome about this is, how do I put this? There are so many times in games where you're like, why wouldn't they do that? And then you're like, oh, well, some people don't like it. And you're like, okay, that's cool. Why wouldn't they give you the option to do that? You know what I mean? Like, I can't even think of a good example right now. I was just having a conversation with this about someone. But just giving the option to turn it on and do stuff is extremely nice. Yes, it's a good fair amount of programming because blah, blah, blah. But it's Square Enix, right? They got the manpower.
It's your little notebook. It never leaves your hands, does it? Oh, don't look at me like that. I'm only borrowing it. You were quite the scholar, weren't you? Yes, this notebook could be worth quite a lot. I'm sure it'd fetch me a tidy pile of cigarettes.
So he's gonna die.
You're welcome to take it back, of course, but you'll have to fight me for it.
Tutorial battle? Cracks knuckles? Oh, ooh, okay. To dash? Do you mean run? Path action, sure. Main menu. Move character, select category. But beware, your chance of encountering enemies is higher while dashing. Yes, but I can't help being dashing. Okay. At night, Osvald can mug townspeople for their belongings. Oh. Ha! Mug this person. Mug a townsperson for their belongings. Obtain this one. Oh, so I've pressed square on him. And now it gives me a drop down of all of the night actions that I can perform. Select that. Now I can select this. Okay. That's cool. If you guys recall, in the first one, the list of actions that you can perform against anybody is listed above them before you press square or X if you have an Xbox controller. So this is different. Better? Who knows? Do I have $2,500 or does he? Possessions. He has the notebook. So I have $2,500. Why do I have $2,500? Oh, well. Oh. We'll run through this real quick for the people that didn't play the first one. Exploit your foe's weaknesses by breaking down their defenses. Weak point. So basically all of the little gray squares next to the shield icon under the word vulnerable is what they're weak to. You have to hit them with their weakness in order to break their shield points. Some enemies have a lot of shield points. Some enemies only have one. Once you get their shield points down to 0, they break. To lower their shield points, reduce their points to shield, and break their foe. Once they're broken, they can no longer take actions for a couple of turns, and they also take bonus damage. It's like the main mechanic of the battle. Oswald can utilize staves in battle and reveal enemy weak points. Yay! That's one of the reasons why I picked... the only thing that I knew about Octopath Traveler going into the first one was that knowing what weak points were was like a big part of the game, and I saw that Cyrus's ability was scrutinized, or not scrutinized, but the one that gives you one of the vulnerable, because when you go into a battle, all the vulnerables are question marks, as you'll see in a second. And the Scholar's ability is every time that you go into a battle with a new enemy, you can see one of the new vulnerables. Once you learn a vulnerable, every subsequent battle after that, it's always revealed. So it's extremely helpful to get all of them revealed as soon as possible, which the Scholar excels at. So that's one of the reasons I picked the Scholars. Once you can use more weapons, select attack and choose the one you want with left and right. No battle music? What do I got? Can I use spells while muzzled? I'm muzzled? Oh, is that why we're not talking? He is wearing a muzzle! What the fuck? Oh, it's to keep him from casting spells. That makes sense. Also, there's a mechanic called boost. Ooh. Oh, they made that look cooler. So basically, boost up there in the top right, you can see there's BP. You use BP to boost skills. If you boost your regular attack, it basically makes it so that you attack twice with that thing. But if you boost things like this, it just makes them more powerful. Sometimes if skills have like turns attached to them, like they get poisoned for 5 turns or something like that, if you boost it, they'll be poisoned for like 9 turns. And stuff like that. Buffs will last longer, debuffs will last longer, etc. And stuff like that. So let's whack this guy in the face with a stick. Oh, okay. Breaking in boost mode. Break your foe, then enter boost mode to deal a devastating blow. Breaking an enemy will drastically reduce their defenses and render them unable to act. Hey, it's like I said that. Press R1 to enter boost mode, and the potency of your attacks and abilities will surge. You gain 1 boost point BP per turn. You can spend up to 3 BP to boost your command to levels of power. If you use boost mode, you will not gain any BP on the following turn. So, be careful. Oh god, that looks really cool. Oh, he actually did different animations. Did you notice that third one was like a side swipe? Ooh. And you get bonuses. I believe if you break someone, you get bonuses to your EXP. If you don't get hit, you get bonuses to your whatever the hell the currency is called. And shoot. What was... I think JP bonus is if you attack or kill them with their weakness. I think. But that has to be elemental, I want to say. Like, I don't think that weapons can do that. Obviously, because I didn't get the JP bonus for this. Healing grapes. That's great.
Take it back. I've got no use for your filthy scribblings anyhow.
Man, you're the one who wanted this smoke.
Guards! He's gonna kill me!
Damn right. I'm gonna shove my stick up your ass.
Yeah. Help! Somebody!
Ain't nobody care about you, Otis. Oh, shit.
What's all this about?
Oh, I want a fur cape.
It's him. He attacked me.
It's true, I did. 3 times. 4, technically.
Well, if it isn't Osvald, our magical murderous scholar.
That's bad. I can't help but feel like it would have been better if it was our magical murderous magician. I like alliteration.
How do you like the new toy I gave you, Professor? It's a fine little muzzle, isn't it? Keeps you from speaking those spells you love so much. You're the only one who has the honor of wearing it, I'll have you know. You should be kissing my feet.
I can't, I'm wearing a muzzle. Got him!
What's that look for?
It's called contempt, bitch. Unlucky for you,
No
I don't have a
defiance when I
vulnerability
see
to
it,
sticks.
and I'll have none of it.
Who's in the cell
I'd love
adjacent
to
to
hear
us?
what you sound like. I really would. When you're begging for your life, that is.
I read that as hee hee hee. Because, you know, this guy's such a bitch. He got tired after swinging his stick 3 times. Yeah, they didn't do shit.
13 seconds.
What?
13 seconds from the time a prisoner calls for help to the guard's response. At least some valuable information's come of all this. 1 warden and 34 guards for 292 prisoners. Over time, I've learned much about the way the prison and the people within it work.
Well, sure, what else are you supposed to do? You're in
And
prison.
all of that knowledge shall inform my eventual escape.
Oh, we get some music now?
An escape for which the plan is written in this notebook. Using a cipher, naturally.
Naturally.
I've revised said plan numerous times these last 5 years, and polished it to a fine sheen. Only 3 pieces of the puzzle remain. The first, an escape route. For this, I have chosen a passage that leads beneath the prison. This passage is overlooked even by the guards themselves, and it leads directly out of this place.
Sure.
I must conduct a more thorough review of it, and soon.
I mean, what kind of secure facility would be complete without an underground tunnel
Second.
leading out of it?
Suitable clothing. Once I escape, I'll be exposed to the elements. The cold will claim me in minutes if I'm clad in nothing but these rags. The third and final, an accomplice. To escape on my own would be to rely on my own assumptions. I require the help of another with intimate knowledge of the prison's inner workings. With these 3 pieces in place, my plan shall move that much closer to completion. At which point, only its execution shall remain.
So even the plan is on death row. The next morning. Dawn of the second day.
Wake up, human filth! To work with you!
Oh boy, to work a job where you greet people by calling them human filth.
I understand this island was once dotted with mines. Entire mountains were reduced to rubble for ore, and the prison was built atop the wreckage. To this day, there remains phosphor buried in the frigid earth. It's immensely flammable and sells for a fair bit of coin. So the prisoners are forced to mine it, and the guards line their pockets with the proceeds.
So I feel like the long-haired prisoner, who was clearly the one that was the prisoner that was adjacent, is definitely going to be the accomplice, because literally all the other prisoners look like generic dudes.
Mine, scum! Keep those hands moving! I said, keep moving! Unless you'd rather freeze to death! What's wrong with you? I can't move anymore. Too cold. Don't you go soft on me, criminal filth. Need I remind you that you were sent here to atone for your misdeeds? So beg whatever gods you serve for forgiveness, and dig, you useless little mole! Your life is worthless compared to the precious phosphor you cleave from the earth. And believe you me, we'd burn you instead if you were anywhere near as easy to set alight. Do you understand? Answer me!
Warden, sir. He's already dead.
Yeah. Fucking psychopath.
An unfortunately common sight. We are adaptable creatures. Any environment, no matter how horrific, can be made ordinary.
True. There goes that prisoner again.
Forced labor is followed by a vanishingly small window of free time. It is in this free time that I review the remaining pieces of my plan.
This makes me think of, oh shit, what the hell's
They
the
are
name of that
free.
game where you escape a prison and you have to like keep
First,
showing up at
an
the
escape
various
route.
times of day at the correct places so they don't get suspicious?
The prison is as old as it is massive. There are bound to be gaps and awkward seams. Perhaps I can glean a hint or two from someone with intimate knowledge of the island's history. The second, suitable clothing. One they call the Provisioner sells the clothing I'll need to survive. But first, I need to find them. I'll start by asking any prisoners who might know this provisioner. The third and final piece.
Okay.
My accomplice cannot be an ordinary prisoner. I must find someone capable.
Yes, we literally just went over this.
Then all that will...
Yes. I understand that he's in a prison and he probably repeats this to himself every day, but like, I'm just sitting here playing a game, dude. Use the radar in the bottom right to check the area for your heading. Green. Continue the story here. If you are too far, continue to the destination marker and the entrance icon will be displayed in green. What? If you're too far... Oh, if the destination is on another screen, I guess. Side story, sure. Save point, hidden item, alright. Other, exits to neighboring areas. Cool. Hello. Looks like we don't have little voices. Whoa, okay. Wasn't expecting a nice interior. Oh, this is awkward. Ruler of land, conqueror of sea. Maybe I'll read this one next. Readings for nerds. Then again, I am a scholar. Most recently, I was studying the first sin. Well, let's do you first. Seeing as this will probably be the provision.
So you're the muzzled scholar I've heard so much about.
Christian Bale? Is that Batman? He could get me out of here.
Like you need something. Same as everyone else who comes to see me. The name's Bale. Most call me the Provisioner. I can secure most anything people ask for. Not for money, given our circumstances. But everyone has something of value on them, if you know what I mean.
I'll give you this muzzle.
So, he won't hand it over for free. Though, if I can find his weakness...
Is it women?
I better scrutinize some of the other prisoners.
I bet it's women. During the day, Osvald can scrutinize to glean knowledge. Sure can. Whoop. I do love the little spin. Fraud, perjury, forgery. Wow. Prisoner is delusional and a pathological liar. Okay. Firm believer that justice is served by the prisoner's suffering in his hand. He greatly admires Warren Davis to take his place. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I guess that would be a little too obvious. Is it you? 98 years? Holy crap. A relatively mild-mannered prisoner compared to the others, he was unable to read upon incarceration but learned to do so with a great life in regards to tutelage.
I don't believe this prison.
Thanks. Hey, he wants to see homos naked. Okay. Warren Davids dropped his coin purse the other day, and this prisoner watched as Bale picked it up. He doesn't dare tell a soul, though, as Bale knows his weakness. As Bale knows his weakness, but I gleaned Bale's weakness. Oh, is it the fact
Here
that
it
he
is.
picked up? Okay,
Let's see.
gotcha. I got 27 years. Oh, look at that animation. Diddly, 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 diddly. I know something about you.
Finally come to pay, have you?
Finally come to talk super slow, have you?
What's that scrap of paper in your hand?
Money. That's all money really is.
What? Where did you get this? Whatever you want, it's yours. Just swear you won't speak a word of this to anyone.
Hey.
My plan proceeds apace. This clothing ought to keep me.
Yes.
Back to your cell.
That will have to wait. Back to the hole for now.
For now, I do your bidding.
Dawn of the third day?
Osvald.
Oh.
Osvald.
Well, it only took 1,880 days, but we're hearing voices.
Have you found the answer?
Is it 42?
To work, maggots! Move!
After forced labor. Suitable accomplice, his history of the place to point me in the right direction, perhaps I can use scrutiny. Okay. So the auto progress when there is no voice acting is super quick. That's exactly what I was talking about, the irritating part of auto progression.
There are not so many guards watching. Now is my chance.
How about we all just sit down and I scrutinize you all at once? A footlicker? Look, we don't judge. We don't kink shame around here.
No.
Who was once an aristocrat. The aristocrats. He seems cultured and intellectual, but he leaps in the subject of son of his own.
No.
No. Emerald? Figure in the prestigious ceiling where his demeanor. Hey! Emerald Lagasse. He is cooking.
You there. A word.
Is it bird?
What are you playing at? Skulking around and sizing up all the prisoners. Ah, right. You can't speak on account of the muzzle. I've been watching you. You know, for the last 5 years. And all that time you've been feigning indifference while you surveil the place, right? The other prisoners, the guards, everyone and everything. Watching for minute differences. Like you're making some sort of audit. As far as I'm concerned, only 2 types of prisoners watched silently for 5 years. Hungry beasts and people plotting an escape. That's it. If it's the former, I know someone who can help. But if it's the latter... So, which one are you, Professor? Shake your head if you're the former, or nod if you're the latter. So, my eyes didn't deceive me after all. You're quite clever, I'll say that.
What happens if I say no?
Now, for my formal request. I want in on your plan.
Little does he know that was already part of the plan.
You'll see. I got lots of valuable information I'll only share with a close confidant. I've collected it over my long years in this place. That's why they call me Emerald the Informant. I know my information's good. You could do far worse, Professor Jailbreak.
Wow. Can we think of another nickname?
Only someone of considerable wit could have figured out my plot from mere observance. Further, he is correct that I have need of his wares. I can certainly use them to my advantage.
I knew you'd see it my way. So, what would you have me do?
Die. Once upon a time? Nobody? Okay.
This horrid island is 4 days' journey from the nearest shore. Even if our escape proves successful, we'll need a ship capable of making the journey to the mainland. I have set my sights on the vessel carrying the inspectors, who visit the prison on an erratic schedule. Thus, I need to know when it is due to arrive next. The ledger containing that information is fiercely guarded. I stand no chance of laying eyes on it. But all I need to know is the date. For that will be the date we make our escape.
Understood. That won't come easily. Not impossible, though. I'll contact you once I have it. One more thing.
Jackie!
Get me the key to this muzzle. Can't make any promises there, seeing as it was made just for you. Let's just pray luck is on our side, eh?
How does he
Confidant?
eat? Like, do I just drink smoothies all day?
The plan is
For the
in
last
motion.
5 years?
I just need to let the informant do his work.
Dawn of the 4th day?
Osvald, have you found the answer?
Osvald is the name of the Black Knight in Odin's Sphere. That's where that name came from. Like, that, where it popped into my brain.
No, Harvey. Though I have a theory.
Ooh, is it a game theory?
Behold this small flame. Nothing exceptional. Yet if I apply the equation I have here, its intensity is compounded. And in theory, its power is multiplied.
Yep.
However, as long as it remains a flame, its power is limited.
Using equations to amplify magic powers? This is incredible.
Using
You're a
science to
genius,
bolster
Osvald.
magic?
The one true magic. You're one step closer to it, to standing alone atop the summit of magic scholarship.
Yes, to be the Scholar King.
I must warn you not to grow too fond of the idea, for I will surpass you.
Because even without traditional magic power, I will be the Scholar King.
Time to work, you worthless sacks of meat. Up and out!
Because if 1800 days of being stuck in prison and he still thinks that he can escape, his magic is never giving up. Has this reference run thin yet? Well, let's go to the other green area.
I must find a prisoner familiar with the underground passage.
Yes, thank you. Claims to be an artist. Proper artist with a knife. Sentenced 409 years for instigating foreign aggression insurrection. Yeah, insurrections are super not cool. America? Topical. High-ranking member of an evil organization bent on world domination, through abject fear and demoralization of the populace. Or so he claims. He refuses to speak when asked about the specific nature of his crime. Ah, so good, vague, evil dude.
Prison.
My favorite kind of evil dude. Oh. Hiya! Hello, person. Labor report whereabouts. Serving an extremely long sentence who worked in the construction of the underground passage. Wow. Isn't the passage so old that the guards forget about it? How old is this gentleman? 33. He ain't that old. The hard labor ruined his legs, however, leaving him confined to his cell, doing far simpler labor. Lucky.
The underground passage. I don't just know it. I helped build it. But don't go asking me details. Best I can say is there ought to be a labor report for it on file in the library.
He seems to be standing quite well.
The library.
You know, every time that I hear somebody pronounce library, it hurts my soul. Let's go this way. Hoo-yaw. Or should I scrutinize everybody? Do we do the completionist thing of scrutinizing everybody despite the fact that we don't need to? I mean, we're already running back in here. I guess we should probably make good use of our time and just scrutinize everybody, you know. What do you got? Guard who barks all the orders at the top of his lungs. Don't they all? How else are you supposed to bark orders? A perpetually annoyed guard. Ugh. Prisoners, it turns out, are not the only ones worn down by the alien's unforgiving client. Yeah. I mean, that's the funny thing about prison guards and stuff like that, right? Like, they're stuck in there too. Yeah, they're on the other side of the... What's his? Forcible incitement of a duel. Murder. But if it was a duel, then hey, glad we came back in. Is that a pile of skulls? No, that is just the green skeleton. Gross. More green skeletons. Spooky green skeletons. Prisoner abducted the child of a prominent aristocratic family, age 6, and attempted to ransom the child for money. Attempted? I feel like that's not the kind of thing that you fail at and be alive. But then again, I guess we are in a rotten prison at the edge of the world. Appears exhausted and demoralized. He is actually the most brutal guard in the lot. His name is Guard. He has killed over 10 prisoners. Each and every one was reported an accidental death. Of course it was. Why would they be honest about anything? Embezzlement of public funds. Hey, 12 years isn't bad. You could live 12 years. Oh, that's my cell. Prisoner stole money from a public while claiming to be the messenger of the gods. Love it. That's a cult right there. Illegal gambling, sure. As opposed to all that legal gambling. Dude, there's a couple treasure chests in here. Damn, so glad that I came back in here. Prone to sudden fits of shrill, piercing laughter. This, what is this, the Joker? This laughter is his attempt to dissuade others from approaching, as he is recently incarcerated and terrified of prisoners. Ah, That's probably something I would do. Just like pretend to be crazy. Don't have to pretend too hard. Serial assault. He attacked a bowl of cereal? Seems rude. Who doesn't love the captain? Hello, last person in the building. Piracy? Alright. He's a 50-year-old man. They sentenced him to 98 years. Okay. I love the quick shimmy down. Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. There we go. Worth it? You decide. Alright. Let's go finish scrutinizing everybody outside. I'm gonna look everybody up and down. Make everybody feel awkward. Prisoner is extremely violent. Former human trafficking victim turned human trafficker. And sadly, that's how trauma goes. Serial arson and murder. Hey, is that Harvey? Let me in. There we go. Hello. This impossibly silent man is charged with document creation at the prison. Said silence is born of a deep-seated hatred of every prisoner on the island. Perhaps only saving grace is that his silence keeps him from becoming yet another voice berating the inmates. Sure. Do whatever shuts you the hell up. Ooh, hey. Ladder. Hello. Nope. Okay. Got him. Got him. Got him. Got him. Got him. That's the library. We're gonna go everywhere that's not the library right now. Mass poisoning? Oof. Oh, that's not cool. I like to watch people enjoying their food, especially right after I've poisoned it. Tim McGuire, who doubles as the poison librarian. He avoids trouble at all costs. He's also quite nice to me. Prisoner stole and sold a rare book belonging to the Order of the Sacred Flame. That's not... Is that a reference to the first game?
This must be the labor report that prisoner spoke of.
I think that might have been a reference to the first game.
Whoever wrote it
Wasn't there a whole
spared
plot
no
point where
detail
somebody like
regarding
stole a
the
book?
construction of the passage. And they were a prisoner as well. Must be why no one gave it so much as a second glance. Aha. There's an entry to the passage right by the guard station. All is proceeding as planned. I've studied the tunnel's construction.
Good.
And I am certain it is suitable for my escape.
Back to your cells. Now!
Seems I'm out of time.
Now the only part of my plan that remains is the part that is completely out of my hands.
Osvald. Have you found the answer?
I've reached a dead end. There's just one last piece missing. I've explored every possible avenue, but it's nowhere to be found. What could possibly be powerful enough to serve as the source of the one true magic?
Human life.
You've done enough, Osvald. Well done. Truly.
This kind of makes me think of Eisen and other dude, Kisuke Urahara, creating, obviously they didn't work together, but creating Hogyokus, which Eisen created his Hogyoku by sacrificing souls to create it, which was the part of the Hogyoku's creation that Kisuke was not cool with. But Kisuke was able to make the mathematical side of the Hogyoku. So both of them created the half that they were cool with, and combining it made the perfect one.
Now, allow me, the great Harvey,
Really?
to provide the final piece for you. Harvey.
Confidant. It took a while, but the goods came in. What's this? I don't recall giving you permission to speak to one another.
I'm wearing a muzzle. Not speaking to anyone.
You misunderstand, Warden. This isn't what it... It's your lucky day, scum! Speak another word, and I will bury you in the very pit in which you toiled!
Dude, this dude
myself
loves the sound
clear?
of his own voice. Also, I would just like to iterate that as much as we are definitely the main character in this situation, that dude was completely right to beat the shit out of us because we were planning an escape.
Club, right? I'll see you at the storehouse behind the mess hall.
Like he's totally in the right there. I mean, he's obviously, bullshit maniacal and drunk with power and all that stuff, but hello. Interesting. Why would they do that? Oh, we should probably save for the first time. There we go. Nice and quick. Boom. Behind the mess hall. Behind the mess hall? Oh, in the storehouse. Behind the mess hall. There we go. Hello.
Good to see you, Confidant. It sure wasn't easy, but I nicked it. The inspection ledger. Better still, the inspectors are due to arrive tomorrow. All we need to do is follow your plan to the letter. We're nearly free.
C for cranberries.
Tomorrow. At last, the time has come.
The time has come, and so have I. You laugh last because you came to die.
Can't believe they made it.
Aye, the gods are in a foul mood yet again. Sure to be another horrible day in hell.
What a great life these guys have.
The inspectors should be arriving soon. Prison patrols will be short-handed while they ready a welcome party for the ship. That leaves a small window in which to begin executing our plan. It's time. First, we need to make our way to the underground passage.
Hey. Hey. It's your boy. Does he? Yeah, that's fine. Ooh. You never know when Jailbreak strikes, so be sure to save often. Keep an eye out for this monumental. The monumental. Wow. Saves are fast. Holy shit. Don't mind me.
The entrance to the underground passage should be just about here.
Excellent work, Confidant.
Yes.
Onward.
Okay. It's just a well. All right.
But first, I have a little something for you.
A knife in the back.
Into that muzzle of yours. I'm locked up now, sure. But I was quite the thief outside these walls. Now I finally get to hear your voice.
Impudent fool. How dare you steal in front of me? It's been 5 years.
Well, aren't you gonna say anything?
It's been 5 years, dude.
It's cold.
Now I see why they needed to muzzle you. You're quite the talker.
There's no time. Keep moving.
There we go.
Oh, and thanks for the key.
You're real warm and fuzzy, aren't you? Save the thanks for when we make our escape. Off we go, Confidant.
All right, here we go. Casting magic. How do I? There we go. How do I live without you? Oh, I got a little lantern. Neat. Oh no. So for those of you that are new to the channel, I am a completionist.
Wait a minute.
Good lord, that fucking... at the start of the battle, Osvald can deduce 1 weak point from each foe. So this is what I was talking about, the reason why I start these games with the Scholar. This is why. He can reveal another weakness with every encounter. Studying a foe a second time will reveal 2 weak points at once. Oh, wow. So actually progressive battles make it even...
Now then.
Okay.
Fire. Burn.
That looks cool.
Do I have to?
He's got daggers. Use a physical attack on one foe for 2 turns. Unleash a dagger 4 times. So, dagger is one of their weaknesses. And...
I'm done.
So is staff. Actually, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do stab in the dark again, but we're gonna boost it. Oh no, we only got 2. And now his turn has come back up. No!
I need a plan. All according to plan.
Good one, Professor.
We need a plan.
All according to plan.
So you see, good lord. So you see, we got, oh, we actually get bonuses for overkills now. Interesting. That one, I don't think that was in the first game. So we got hit, which means that we didn't get our bonus money, but we still broke them, which means we get our bonus EXP. I'll take the stairs. Never mind, I'll take the ladder. Here we go. So being a completionist means that I will likely be looking to do everything and all the stuff. Oh, I do not like the audio there.
No.
Game speed? Oh wow, you can play it at top. Wow, this is an interesting game. Let's see if stabs. Hey.
Do I have to?
There's the physical attack, heal HP.
Now then. Fire. Burn.
Well, You know what? We'll just do that. We'll do that. Oh shit. I don't know why my brain told me that they were also weak to dagger. Maybe I'm stupid.
I need a plan.
What we're gonna do is we're gonna break him,
All according to plan.
and then
Thinking.
Feel my wrath.
oh, there's lightning. Oh my god, that effect looks so much cooler in the second game. I'm glad they stepped that up. In the first game, it's just red, yellow, and blue fire around the character. This is wicked. Whoa!
Fire. Burn.
I've seen worse.
They gave it a special animation for when you max boost it. That's really cool. Oh, I'm gonna be max boosting everything just because I want to see what it look like. Hopefully, it don't look like a man. Oh.
Stay back!
Oh my! It's ice blobs.
I need a plan.
What do I have? I have ice, wind, and fire.
Do I have to?
Oh. Uh-oh. That's not good. Ooh, that's not good.
Now then.
Fire. Burn.
Oh, they're only vulnerable to magic. Okay, so another thing about the vulnerabilities. All the vulnerabilities, they read left to right exactly the same way. So for example, lightning will never be to the left of fire. It will always go fire, lightning, blah, blah, blah. So weapons are to the left of magic, which means that since the leftmost vulnerability here is magic, that means that there are no weapon vulnerabilities.
This should hold you.
I need a
Calculations complete.
God, this is so cool.
Burn.
That's so cool.
study harder.
Well, we can level ups left and right. Is this the right way? No. It's the wrong way. Ancient necklace. Ooh, what's this? Learn skills. Hell yeah. What is this? Grant yourself 2 attribute raising effects at random. Deal either fire, ice, or lightning based damage to random foes 5 times. Boost the intensity on a single ally's spell 2 times. Okay. Gonna go with lightning bolts. Oh, and this is JP. Learn a variety of skills. You get JP, job points after a battle. You spend job points on skills. Pretty easy. Where it gets a bit more complicated is that as you learn these skills, down at the bottom you can see, I don't know what these are. Learn by meeting certain requirements. Ooh, very good and vague. Down here, oh, you can actually go down and look at the you can go down and look at the support skills. You couldn't do that in the first game. Oh, that's so good. So as you learn, you see how it says unlocked after learning 4 job skills? When I learn 1 more job skill, that first support skill will unlock, which is evasive maneuvers. Reduces the rate of random encounters. Why on earth would I have to do that? Right. Ancient necklace. I can remember things. 30 HP, 10 SP. You got it. You got it, dude.
Out of my way.
Alright, so now we get 2 there. Oh, yeah. So, obviously, you see, we just got light and sword. But he's not weak to... Interesting.
Fire. Burn.
Do I have to?
So I don't have any I don't have anything else.
This should hold you.
Oh, so it looks like this is the kind of game where leveling up heals you full.
Now then,
That's helpful.
all according to plan.
And now I get my next turn.
I need a
Calculations complete.
Burn.
Fire. Burn.
My focus is
I've seen worse
unparalleled. This from the first game. I love Cyrus. Olive of Life. Okay. Why not? Yeah, I'll take one of those. Okay. Travel on. I'll take every little bit of numbers that I can. And we're going to go ahead and end this exceedingly long opening episode there. I figured we would run longer than normal episodes are going to be because, you know, most of this was dialogue. Most of the episodes are going to be dialogue. And I do want to get through this game sometime in the near this year. So the episodes are going to be a little bit longer. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And if you liked what you saw or didn't, make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. All that call to action nonsense. But yeah, I do stream on Twitch at twitch.tv/TGC The Game Cave. If you want to come out and check us out. On Sundays we play single player games, but mostly the focus is kind of on community games, especially Smash Brothers currently, which I do run tournaments for on Tuesdays. If you want to check those out too. And if not, I'll just happily see you next time. Peace.